Hey, what's up guys, Will here for GSM Arena. If you're a die-hard mobile gaming enthusiast, ASUS's ROG line of phones is made just for you, offering a ton of features specifically designed to enhance the gaming experience. Today we have the new ROG Phone 5. Let's see what it's all about in our hands-on video. The ROG Phone 5 is actually the 4th generation model from ASUS, but since many cultures aren't fans of the number 4, they skipped it. As feature-packed as the phone may be, this is the vanilla model. There is a Pro version and a limited Ultimate Edition too. The phone is made from Gorilla Glass 3 with an aluminum frame. The black finish is quite glossy, and the ROG 5 brings a gamer-style design aesthetic with red highlights. The ROG logo on the back can even light up with RGB LEDs. It's a neat effect, though you miss out on having an actual OLED display on the back like the Pro and Ultimate versions have. You do get an AMOLED on the front though. It's a 6.78-inch display with a 1080p resolution and Gorilla Glass Victus protection. You have HDR10+ support here, as well as a super fast 144Hz refresh rate and a fast 300Hz touch sampling rate. There is also an under-display fingerprint reader for waking up and unlocking the phone with. For audio, the ROG 5 has 2 identical front-facing stereo speakers, with larger chambers and higher power output than last year. D-Rock technology helps not only with equalizing the sound, but also widens the soundstage via crosstalk cancellation. And audiophiles get even more love with a traditional headphone jack, as well as a high-end ESS Sabre quad DAC, and a high-output amplifier for high-impedance headphones. As far as performance goes, the ROG 5 doesn't hold anything back. You get the latest flagship chipset, the Snapdragon 888, along with 8, 12, or 16 gigs of RAM. ASUS promises that compared to all other current implementations of this chipset, the ROG Phone 5 scores better on benchmarks, and offers higher frame rates in demanding titles, with much less frame rate variation. And that's before you even attach a fan or switch on the X performance mode. The ROG 5's unique thermal design is called GameCool 5. The CPU PCB is located in the middle of the phone, which moves the heat away from your hands. More importantly, this makes it easier to cool the phone effectively with the attachable cooling fan. It also has a kickstand and extra buttons for game input. Sadly, unlike the previous generation, the fan doesn't come bundled with the vanilla ROG 5, but you do get it with the Pro and Ultimate editions. Another strange thing about the ROG 5 is that it's a different size from the previous models, and the side port is completely different now, so many of the older ROG peripherals aren't compatible here. You do get compatibility with a professional dock for PC connectivity, and the Kunai Gamepad 3 also works, as long as you get a new bumper to fit the phone. Still, even without the gamepad, you have plenty of extra input for your games thanks to the air triggers on the corners, which you can tap and swipe, and motion controls with the entire phone. Like last year, there was a huge 6,000 mAh battery capacity, and the ROG 5's battery life should be awesome. But it also has a new trick up its sleeve. Not only does the phone come bundled with a fast 65-watt adapter, the ROG 5's 6,000 mAh capacity is split between 2 3,000 mAh batteries on both sides of the CPU PCB, and they can charge simultaneously through MMT battery tech. ASUS claims that the phone can charge from 0 to 70% in just half an hour, all while generating much less heat than the ROG 3. The phone's interface is Android 11 with ROG UI on top. It's a heavy skin that offers plenty of proprietary gaming features. The ROG 5 brings back the Armoury Crate Game Hub, which stores your game library and settings which you can customize for each game. The options here are super extensive. Just one thing you can do is change performance profiles to either overclock and increase the throttle limit of the CPU and GPU, or limit them to save energy. You can also access a suite of options in-game through a panel called the Game Genie, and this menu can also act as a shortcut back to the Armoury Crate. The ROG 5 comes with 128 or 256 gigs of storage for your media and games. It's not expandable through microSD, but you can connect an external hard drive. And finally, let's go over the cameras. There's a 64 megapixel quad Bayer main cam, a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle cam, and a 5 megapixel macro cam. This setup should offer some versatility when shooting, even though the camera experience isn't the main focus of this device. So there you have it guys, the ROG Phone looks like a killer gaming phone, which starts at around 800 euros and is available as soon as this month. But there are also the higher tier models to consider, which are being released in the next couple of months. They're more expensive but offer more storage, a second screen, and touch sensors on the back, and the Aeroactive cooler comes bundled. And finally, because of the ROG Phone's redesigned form factor and side port, it lacks compatibility with some of the older ROG peripherals, like the TwinView dock. Do you guys think that trade-off was worth it? Let us know in the comments, and I'll see you soon with our full review.